What a dramatic entrance. This is going to be a late stream. It's not going to be a long stream, but we're streaming. We may not even do full camera the entire time because I am eating. I'm bad like that. I'm also oddly cold. This is strange. This is very strange. Anyway, what is this doing here? We don't need this. Got no room to plug that in any way. Yep. Wow. Put out the footrest because it's a footrest kind of night. Shout out to Gamer Heroine, who I rated last stream. And then didn't even realize my account's not even verified. Oopsie daisy. And then couldn't verify my account because I already used that number, phone number before. Okay, anyway. It's a nice stream. I watched a little bit of it. Anyway. I said this is going to be a horse study. Am I just going to finish my wolf study first? Oh man, I didn't even work on the rest of these. That's nice. Alright. We'll save it for another time. Gonna save that for another time. Actually, let me get some music for myself. Horse. So we're gonna do some horse studies. I don't know if you read the title of the stream. Oh, you know what? Shout out to that time that where'd they go? Shout out to that time that I did where'd my chibis go? Dude, I just saw them. Where'd it go? Is it in here? Oh, I feel like I just saw them. I want to look at them real quick. They're cute. I completely forgot they existed. See, that's adorable. And I completely forgot how many characters were in my book, and I had to write a list off to the side. They're cute. I should finish writing that book, as Kine would say. Anyway. Cute. They're cute. They're cute. Anyway. Distraction. Let's get some horses up in here. Up in here. Up in here. Wait, did I just pass them? Yeah, there's some horsies. Really? I only exported a couple of those? That's messed up. You're gonna make me finish the wolves, aren't you? I think this is the better picture. We'll open that one. Open that one. I definitely open that one. I definitely feel like I had more of these than what I'm pulling up now. Oh, that's such a nice photo. My photos are the best. Ooh, actually, you know what we haven't done in a while? You know what we haven't done in a while? I would need a... Do I want to do that in grayscale, though? Here's the big question. Oh, his ears are cut off. We're going to do that. we gotta set up the canvas. I think we could God, this sucks. Do I still have that plugged in? Do I still have my drive plugged in? Look for another picture. So 240, nice. Might have to make something up for the ears, or find a picture where I can finish the ears and then part of the mane at least. If we're gonna do it this way. Bear with me. I haven't done one of these in a while. Tell you what, might be useful to actually get out my drawing hand. Good song. Good song. Watch me crash in like 5 minutes. I have been nonstop running all day. From like, what was that, like 6:30 this morning? I went to work. I played with a tow truck for a while. I went to karate. I had another appointment after that. And then I went to Playa Bowls. And now I am home streaming. Wild. Absolutely wild. Ding-a-ling. That's my ding-a-ling. I want to listen to that song now. Listen to these sad songs. Okay. Anyway. My goodness, it's been a while since we've done one of these. How do I even do one of these? Put the outline down first, right? Yeah, we do an outline first. Wow. That's how long it's been. I'm going to have to sit and question how I actually do these. It's pretty good. We do this is going to be a big one too, because yep. Anyway, yeah, the DPI is pretty high. So this is going to be a thick picture. Usually I'm doing my line art in 10. Like a 10 point. Okay, that's probably... That's good enough. Okay. Oh, I'm already feeling it. I'm already feeling it. I got here to this point and I was like, yeah, we're good. We're gonna start stream. I'm so tired already. I got like 6 hours of sleep last night. It's really... Oh, it's possessing me. Other than I really enjoy streaming. Hey! This is my buddy. Welcome. Six hours of sleep. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. And it's been a 12-hour day for me so far. Horf. I got the Ortees. I got the Ortees going on tonight. Ooh. I was gonna do a study of them, because I had a couple of really nice pictures, and I was like, you know what? I haven't done like a portrait in a while, so let's draw a portrait. Let's draw a portrait. Oh, but man, I don't know. I'm tired. I actually, I almost forgot how to do portraits. They got on here. I was like, man, what's my first step again? I have to fix this up here. That's the only problem with this portrait. Lines and stuff. That's what I said. I was like, hey, I think I started with the lines. Just a wild guess. You know, the funny thing is, now that I actually stream this stuff and record this stuff, like, I could go back and look. Like, you could sit here and review my earlier streams. But I was like, Man. You guys are gonna have to put up my yawning for a while. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, I wanna play with my ding-a-ling. It's a song. It is an actual song. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. This is gonna be a massive illustration, by the way, because I'm working in like 16. We're starting in 16, and normally these portraits are done in like 8. So it's like, and the DPI is 300. That's why. The damage. We're gonna call it the damage. Damage on this portrait is my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. Damage per impact? Yes. Sometimes this pen is so sensitive. Picks up everything. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. Yeah, this is gonna be a Whopper. Bacon double, triple, junior, Whopper, Whopper, Whopper. And it's also a good song. Hey, so I haven't done a portrait in a while, so let's do like the biggest one possible. How come I feel like that sums up me as an artist entirely? Hey, haven't done that in a long time. Let's do like the hardest thing possible. So what's up, Possum? How you doing? What's going on your end over there? I feel like I always forget to ask people like how, like, what they're up to. Sometimes I forget you guys are people. Don't take it personally. It's just a spicy brain thing. Blame the spicy brain. What? What? That's wild. Wait, why was it restricted? Was it oh, you mean like age restriction for like kids or whatever? I definitely made, I think, my videos restricted for some reason. But that's fascinating. Wow. So was that like your main problem with like your videos? Were they just like being restricted? Because I remember you said you were having problems with like dwindling viewership. Oh. Oh. What the hell? Oh, interesting. I if I wasn't so like mildly traumatized by the world, I would say like, "Oh, wow, what a nice accident." Um but I'm going to say YouTube's up to something. Like, "Wow. What an accident. That's such a horrible like accident there." How come I feel like I don't know if I should be saying that because I'm streaming on YouTube right now, but yeah, because she's so popular. Yeah, that's yeah, something's not right there. Something is definitely not right there. Huh. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, so like people are catching on to this. This is good. Yeah. Well, if it affects the right person, like it's gonna be a big issue. Like people are not gonna be happy with that. People are not going to be happy with, not going to be happy with that. That's interesting. I don't think I've gotten like a single oh, what is this? Interesting. 25? Samsung's up to Galaxy 25? What kind of rock have I been living under? Anyway. Yep. A16. I don't know anything about Androids. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm an iPhone person. And, I have an iPhone 6. So... I would just, there's a potential for me to switch carriers and plans and stuff, and I was given phone options for phones I could get in that plan. One of them did indeed include, it was a Samsung Galaxy S25, which is wild. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, see, that's I hate to say that's usually what I do. In the case of my iPhone 6, I I just I got the cheapest phone possible, which it's lasted me over 2 years. My iPhone 5 or my iPhone SE, I think lasted me like 2 years too. So I don't know. I don't usually go for the newest thing. That's usually not me. Um, I was not raised that way, and I don't have the money for that. So, but apparently, if I switch on to this plan, I get a free phone and a so. Might have to take that, because I do need a new phone. Mine's like very slowly dying. I mean, iPhone 6, and they're on 16, so I think. I don't even know. I'm the same way, Possum. All my stuff gets ancient. I just let it get absolutely obsolete before I do anything about it. That's just me. I usually don't get the newest thing. Definitely not the most expensive thing. That's like I had my Xbox 360 until my dad took it over. Um, and he played that thing absolutely into the ground until like the newest one, Xbox One, came out or something. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I thought that's what my mother had, was an S7. Oh, she does have an S7. Yeah, so the fact that they're up to an S25, I don't know if they like count them like Apple does, but I come from the a very very frugal, budget-friendly, poor household. Very, very. My poor eye. Gonna be honest, I can't even completely see where this like splits off, so. I always hate doing reins on horses. Traditionally, non-traditionally. So complicated. Anyway, I hate to say it, but I don't even consider switching like phones and stuff until I run out of space on my current phone. I think for the longest time I had 64 gigs. 64 yeah. 64 gigabytes. I think the one I have is 128, but I run out of storage when I get a new phone. That's usually what determines whether I get a new phone or not. I will say my last iPhone, I think I had the blue screen of death or something. It just would not charge and turn on. It was like, we're done with you and your nonsense. Get a new phone. So I did. But for some reason, so I have Consumer Cellular through my parents at the moment. And for some reason, yep. Anyway, when I was getting a new phone like 2-3 years ago, they still had an iPhone 6. I have no idea why. The phone I had prior to that was an SE. So I think that was like a 5 or something. So I don't know why. Like they had a 6, they had an iPhone 6, and then they had all the new ones and nothing in between. I was like, well, what if I want like an iPhone 10? I don't get me wrong, I could have gotten one and switched gotten an SD card for it, or a SIM card for it. Dude, it's so hard to start a line once you start it. It's too late, but I want it that way. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Oh yeah, and that's the thing too. I kept my iPod. I kept like one of the first iPods for like years and decades. So I'm used to stuff not working. I'm used to that stuff not working. I know, right? I refuse to buy another charger for mine just to charge it, but yeah, anyway, where I was going with that is, yes, I keep oh, yes, so I keep them until I run out of space on them, but like with an iPhone, when it wants to update to its 5 millionth update and there's no space to update it, that's why I run out of space usually. And I refuse to update my phones. I think my one phone never made it past like iOS 7 or something. Like 2 working iPods, nice. I really like them. I really miss my iPod. The reason my mother originally got me an iPod was because she was told I could talk and text on it, and then didn't realize it was like any other phone and she would need to actually pay for a plan to do that. So I ended up with an iPod and eventually a phone. when we could afford that. So hindsight was 2020. Anyway. Whew. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a rough stream. Oh god, the rough part is getting all the lines the same thickness. Do you think about me? Argue or hold it against you? You're leaving, you must have your reasons. Falling down. Trace the sad look on your face. The structure, you hear the thunder. The buck short. My dingling, that's my dingling. I don't really care about this right now. That's going to be a pain. If I want to make that super realistic, I'm going to have to go through and put all those little notches in. Or do like a cluster of them somewhere to simulate that. I don't get a choice. This is perfect. Oh boy. I gotta turn off my camera while I snack though. I'll be drawing and I'll be talking, but I have food to eat too. Come back, happen once again. Turn to a friend. Understands, see through the master plan. I've been here for so long. See, I don't know why I always think it's a good idea to eat and stream at the same time, because I only have one hand, essentially. This is going lovely, by the way. Alright. Food is neat. Food is neat. We're going to try and not ASMR food. I've been known to do that in the past. That's why I don't eat on camera. I usually don't eat on stream, I should say. Tufty tough to hair. Tufty tough. Crunch. Yeah, pretty much. Possum, were you here at the beginning where I was saying how embarrassed I was that I couldn't say hi to Gamer Heroine after I raided her? Because my account's not verified. Anyway. And I was trying to get it verified for like 20 minutes straight because I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh no. I want to say hi. I don't know how to do the eyelashes. I watched some of her stream. That was a good person to raid though, by the way. Oh no. Yeah, oh no is right. The real reason I haven't been verified yet. Anyway. No, I liked her stream. I watched a little bit of it, and then I kept like trying to log in and log out or whatever to get this to reclaim my phone number so I could put it on this account. And it kept cutting me in and out, and I was so annoyed. I was like, I feel so horrible. To be fair, I honestly thought my account was verified. It was pretty rough. Anyway. Yeah. Well, I would verify mine if I didn't have to figure out what other account has my cell phone number on it, because I have like 5 or 6 Twitch accounts. I'm like David. I don't know which account has the number on it where I can enable it to make multiple accounts. But I couldn't figure it out, and I was really annoyed. It was a process. So I just gave up at some point. I was like, you know what? I feel horrible for just, like, lurking around here. So, listen, when I say I tried to stream multiple times, I did try to stream multiple times. And every time I tried to make myself a new personality. Or a new brand, I should say. So I guess one of them I had actually put a phone number on. I would like to think it was my main one that I watch people on. 'Twas not. So I don't think in the end, I don't think I figured it out. Because I wanted to go back and then, like, say something. But I do not believe I figured it out. So. And it's, I would like to say I could have somebody's number to put on it. But it's going to be linked to my freaking Twitch account. And that's, you know, eventually that's going to be a financial thing. So I do not trust people with my finances. So. I was raised to trust nobody with my money. Yeah. And I would like to say it's nothing personal, but it is entirely personal for me. Like, I know too many things nowadays to be comfortable with, like, people having control over my finances. Ooh, that's better. Got that technique down a little bit better. Anyway. I'm very stubborn. I am a very, very stubborn person. If anyone could ever get me to do absolutely anything that wasn't originally, like, my idea somewhere, I'm impressed. There, you get all the outlines in for this? What? Can't believe that. Part of me is tempted to keep this black and white. Oh, okay, I did. I guess I did. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm, like, crunching in a whole nother direction. Shut up, Pando. There are children starving in Africa. Anyway, yeah, that's, like, my biggest fear, but also my biggest excitement is getting financials on here. Like, uh-oh, suddenly I have money to lose. I should have really, where's my mouse? Oh my god. Why is it glitching in and out? Come on, man. Anyway, I should have, as we're gonna do an art lesson here in a second. Oh, because I have my pen on the screen, that's why it's doing that. We're gonna do a teaching lesson here in a minute. When you're doing black and white stuff, sometimes it helps to have things in black and white already. So this is already in black and white. If I'm gonna do it in black and white, cool. However, sometimes it helps to have a colored picture, because you can pick up the contrast a little differently. So, I might try to look for that picture, because I do have it in color. Oh, I'm a colored art. I like color though. I'll do it in black and white. Boring. That was a teaching lesson for Kine, who's not here right now, and in memory of Kine. Part of me really wants to do in color. My colored stuff looks so much better though. Okay. I'm doing it in color. I'm doing him in color. Now I have to go find a picture of him in color. I actually don't think I, ooh, do I have that? Might eat my words here in a second. Do I have that open? Mm-hmm. Yes, we do. Oh, man, I wish I knew what, number this picture was. Wait. It says it up there. Okay. 9478. Ashes. We actually didn't go through all the pictures the last stream. God, I can't see anything. We didn't go through the rest of my pictures. According to excuse me, Lightroom, I think I have about 150 left. 150. Lightroom. Any day now, Lightroom. That was just super creepy. I'm not used to having people in the house anymore. This is gonna take forever to load. Up, up, light 'em up, 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 light 'em up, 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 I'm on fire. There's people in the house. Oh yeah, sorry. My apartment is like one massive house, and it's split into 3 apartments. The landlord lives upstairs and my neighbor lives next door. So, and it's a very old Victorian house. So yeah, technically there's people in the house. The landlord's up there stomping around. Not ghosties. Not bears outside mowing the lawn. Yeah, that's actually most of my town, like in town. Because a lot of people can't afford these massive houses. So they split them up into a couple of apartments. It's pretty interesting. Especially because when they split them off into apartments, um, everything's like in weird locations. Like you have to go through my bedroom to get to my kitchen. Like when you walk into my apartment. When you walk into my apartment, I'm in my bedroom right now. My kitchen's this way. My living room is that way, and that's my front door. Like, well, this isn't my front door, but like behind this door. So you have to walk through my like front room, living room ish area, go through my bedroom to get to my kitchen. And in my neighbor's apartment, um, you walk into his living room, you go through his kitchen, and then you get to his bedroom. His is set up normally. I think it's so strange that I have to walk through my bedroom to get to my kitchen. Like, it's just weird. Like, having people over is very strange because you have to just be like, yep, here's my bedroom. You want something to drink? It's strange. And the landlord has, like, the whole floor upstairs. So his section makes a lot of sense. But when they split up the downstairs section, you can tell. It was meant to be one big house. So. Ooh. Photoshop. Photoshop. I'll just clip his ears. Mama. Ooh, good song. Oops. Can I pan? Can I pan without panning? Really? Gonna do me dirty like that? Alright. See? U-shaped. I'm just imagining that. That's kind of like the landlord's floor upstairs. Like his the staircase goes right through the middle of me and my neighbor's like apartments and goes right up into the middle of his, and then he has just a massive like U-shaped floor. Yeah. Yeah. Like I love my apartment very dearly, but the thing's falling apart. It was probably from the let's see. This town was established in the 1800s, I think. Late 1700s, maybe. I want to say 1800s. So like the house is probably it's like in the dead center of town. So it's probably where people established first. 18 mid to late 1800s would be my guess. In my town, absolutely. They actually have ghost tours. Um, they do ghost tours, especially around like Halloween. Because there was a lot of I live next to the old courthouse, and there was a lot of people hung outside the courthouse. Well, it's the current courthouse, but like they used to hang people outside there. We actually have a hanging tree. They call it the hanging tree. There was a lot of people hung in that park. So yeah, lots of ghosts. Lots of old Victorian ghosts. They have they actually just had a Heritage Day where they had all the usually back in my day when they did Heritage Day, everyone dressed up in their Victorian wear and stuff like that, and you got a bunch of vendors and stuff. They don't really do it to that extent anymore, but yeah. Ooh, do we do paint? I'll crank up the brush size. That's what we're doing. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I've never been on any of the ghost tours, and I've never been on any of the Victorian house tours. They used to charge people a lot of money for those tours, both of them. Like, because the tourists, I live in a very like touristy town, for the most part. People like to come here and see things. Nice, nice color, nice color. Yeah, kind of kind of saw that when I was up north. At least when I was in Maine, yeah. I hung around Bar Harbor a lot. There was a lot of touristy. Where is my? Oh, that's right. Okay. About to get very angry there for a minute. Um, yeah, it was a really nice touristy place, Bar Harbor. Kind of reminded me of my town in a way. People just like how old my town is, for the most part. Okay, we're good. Oh, my goodness, we're not good. Just like Falcon punched my microphone. Okay, I'm done. I lied. Gotta drink water too. Okay. Man. We'll probably only stream for like another like 45 minutes, but let's see if we can get some color down on this thing. I'll tell you what. Freaking sleeping good tonight. That's for sure. You know how tempting it is to mask some of these layers? Figure out how to do it and do it. Oh, man. So tempting. My ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling-a-ling. My ding-a-ling-a-ling. Where'd I get that color from? Good man? Also, what is this sad music? It's just like a sad instrumental song. Spotify, what are you doing? Can you get it together today, Spotify? Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to be watching or listening to Spotify. I'm supposed to be listening to YouTube music. You're watching YouTube music. Oh! Ooh! Hello. Welcome, mocap. It's been a while. When I say it's been a while, that's probably because I only stream like once a week anymore. How's it going? Welcome. Sorry, I'm over here setting up music again. Good song. Wow. My eyes are so dried out. Those calm moments before the storm. Your teeth, be careful, Leon. Ah, I'm coloring in the wrong layer anyway. That's why it looks weird. In the cocking of guns. Pow, pow, pow. Carver men, they come for you and Leon. You're the only one. Shout out to Alt J. See, this is going so much better. This makes more sense now. I'm cold. That was a feeling I didn't like having. The men, they come for you and Leon. Only one. I am, I'm doing an illustration. I was editing photos, I don't want to see my face when I talk. I was editing photos, last time from my trip. I took a vacation, to, Bar Harbor, Maine for the most part. What am I doing now? Get back on this page. So this is actually already edited. The reference photo I'm using is already edited. It's actually my photo, so I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Draw over it like this. Why do I keep smashing buttons I'm not supposed to touch? That's why. So I figured it's been a while since I've done an animal portrait. So I was like, I'm gonna take some photos from my trip, and do some illustrations on them. Because I got tired of editing them, to be completely honest. There was a lot of photos. There was a lot of photos from that trip. Oh, my eyes. My eyes. What did you do to my eyes? So tired. God, I'm so tired. Can I at least make it to an hour and a half? Like, I feel like my body's giving out on me. I feel like my body's, like, physically giving out on me. It's like, no, you can't stream. God, it's gonna be one of those nights where I go to bed and I have nightmares that I'm streaming. I had YouTube Premium at some point? What? You know what? I'm doing that thing where they do that thing. I'm setting a timer. Yeah, anyway, I was gonna set a timer. There you go. So that way I can at least make it to there. Wow. Before, like, completely, like, after this, I'm like going to bed. Normally I don't do that right after I stream. Normally I stay up and do a bunch of nonsense. You know what's really, like, sad? I haven't colored in my coloring book for so long. But I don't have time for my coloring book. I can't color in my coloring book these days. I've been so busy. My stress level. Wow. That was a violent yawn. The eeps. I got the eeps. Got the eepy eeps. Just slapping down some color now. Bam, 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 bam. But I wanted to. This is fun. I like this brush because it does remind me a lot of, like, a paintbrush. I'm having fun with this brush. God, I have to get up early tomorrow. It's ridiculous. Redonkulous? This is redonkulous. The Eeps. I do have the Eeps again, Possum. Got the Eeps. The Eepy Eeps. Eepy Eeps. This is, yeah. Got the Eepy Eeps here. No, see, that's not even the right color. Jeez, you can tell I didn't take my energy drink for today. So bad. So bad. I'm slowly dying on stream. Got clean up on category art. Streamer has fallen asleep. Pando, there are dogs starving in Africa right now. The brush is way too big for this. Brush was way too big for this. Oh, shut up, ads. Alright. Ooh, what's this song? Now I'm distracted because I have YouTube music videos playing right now. Oh, that's a good song. Okay. That's probably the only thing keeping me awake at the moment. But I was like, man, I need to start making my stream allotment. My stream allotted hours. That's better. That's a better color. I need to get those viewers back, and I need to make push for affiliate. Like I'm a caveman. Me make push. Affiliate, here I come. My shoulder, my going to age with grace. Usually I don't use this brush, so this is pretty exciting. Jeez, is it really almost 10 o'clock? What am I doing with my life right now? Shaking my camera, shaking my camera. Probably gonna put the fence in too as a background. Get closer, filling this in. Need some darker colors. Slap that contrast in there. Eepy eepy eeps. Eepy eep eeps. Eep eeps. Eep eeps. Ooh, now I got a nice headache. It's probably the mass quantities of pain medication I had to take the other day to stay alive. That was absolutely freaking horrible. Oh my god, I was in so much pain. I was in so much pain. Thought I was dying. Bang, 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 bang. Fall by giving up on the stony card, singing out, oh, 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 singing out, whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Used inside movements on the fervor that your heart demands. Spark, but you were left out in the dark, singing out, whoa, 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 oh, oh, singing out, whoa. I'm gonna start muting myself when I start singing. This is literally what we're gonna do. Here, unmute me. Jeez. It's kind of funny because the music I have on YouTube is entirely different than the music I have on Spotify. And I'm a little bit biased, but I like my YouTube music better. I have no idea why. The YouTube algorithm brings up different stuff for me. This is how I'm staying awake right now. Aggressively singing to myself. Which does get annoying at some point, so. Good song, good song. Mildly traumatizing song. We'll skip that song. Good song, good song. Bam, 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 bam. Strimmer has lost it. Clean up on aisle Strimmer. Look at my other job. Grab drinks at the bottom. Soldiers on a mantle, painting my sign. Say it's alright. Starting little fires is my middle name. Smoke when I got one, I can't relate. Fix my eyes on the future 2000s. Spins, do. Fat, get myself thin. Dropping through life with occasional win. Cool, to calm my wits. Oops. Do. On this ride, I'm the captain. All my friends call me Shackleton. With one eye, a red high, and unicorns in action. Oh my goodness. It's almost just as bad as the flashbangs the other day. Pew pew. Horsey, horsey. Horsey, horsey. That alarm goes off, I'm going to bed. That alarm goes off, I am going to bed. So tired. Winds are blowing my way, and the reaper comes to take my breath away. Yeah, I'll go dance in the fire, and then I'll do it again. How many minutes are on this timer? 10. I got 10 minutes. I gotta survive 10 minutes. Get some darker colors down here. Twas a short stream, but I did stream. And a half attempt is better than no attempt? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? There's some strange music or something coming from the apartment. Am I just not used to the sounds of my own apartment anymore? Is that my problem? I think that's my problem. I don't recognize the usual whooshy whooshy sounds. Ooh. You know it's bad when all I do is yawn. Like every breath of air is a yawn. I'm not even gonna end stream. I'm just gonna fall asleep right here at my desk. I am just gonna fall asleep here at my desk. I'm so tired. I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow too. Oh, that's ridiculous. So excited for bed. So excited. What's that timer look like? 5 minutes. You know, my mother's right. I should really slow my roll. I got the lecture today from my mother. I was giving her a list of all the things I was doing. And she's like, listen, you need to slow your roll. I was like, yes, mother, I will slow my roll. I did like 20 things today on like maybe an ounce of sleep. Also, my tummy has been so angry past couple of days. I don't know what it is. It's angry about something. Probably because I'm tired. It's like, we're not supporting you in any fashion today. Oh, hey, it's Renee Rapp. There's an ad for Renee Rapp going on right now. Where's Kind when you need her? Kind. Renee Rapp's new album is out. Called Bite Me. Okay. Alright. Oh my god, save as. Stupid thing. Where's my... Sure. Oh, there we go. Okay. No. Oh, that's why it says that. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. And there we go. And that 15 seconds left on the clock. And there we go. We're going to do the fastest goodbye you guys have ever seen from me. That's how tired I am. So I got an hour and a half done. Not bad. Not bad. Good night. Good night. Good night.